You just bought a $1,000 TV on your credit card. You swipe the card. You take it home. It feels great. That TV is going to cost you $2,500. And it's going to take you almost a decade to pay it off. Let's do the math that the credit card company hides in the fine print. You have a balance of exactly $1,000. Your interest rate is 24.99%. This is the standard rate for most rewards cards if you don't pay the statement balance in full every single month. You look at your bill. The minimum payment is $25. You think, I can afford $25. That's nothing. I'll just pay the minimum until it's gone. This is the most expensive mistake in consumer finance. Because the minimum payment is not designed to pay off your debt. It is designed to keep you in debt for as long as legally possible. They don't just pick $25 out of thin air. The banking industry uses a standard formula. Your minimum payment is usually calculated as 1% of your balance, plus the monthly interest. They literally design the math so you are mostly paying the rent on your own money, while the principal barely moves. They charge you $20.83 in interest for the month. Then, they add 1% of your balance, which is $10. $20.83 plus $10 equals your minimum payment of roughly $31. Let's round it down to $25 for this simulation to show you what happens when you pay the absolute bare minimum. You pay your $25. But here is the illusion. That $25 doesn't go to your TV. $20.83 goes straight to the credit card company as profit. Only $4.17 actually goes toward paying off your $1,000 TV. You paid $25. Your balance went down by $4. You just flushed $21 down the drain. Let's jump forward. You keep paying your $25 every single month. You never miss a payment. You are a perfect, compliant customer. Month 12. One full year later. You have paid $300 to the credit card company. Your balance is $860. You have sacrificed $300 this year. And you still owe 86% of the original purchase. Month 24. Year 2. You have paid $600 total. Your balance is $620. You have paid more than half the cost of the TV in cash, and you still owe more than half the TV. Month 36. Year 3. You have paid $900. Your balance is $350. At this point, you have paid almost the full price of the TV in interest alone. And you are still chained to this monthly payment. But let's keep going. Month 48. Year 4. You have paid $1,200. Balance is $165. Month 60. Year 5. You have paid $1,500. Balance is $60. 5 full years of your life. $1,500 of your hard-earned cash gone. And you are still paying off a TV that is now probably outdated and sitting in a corner collecting dust. How does this end? If you absolutely refuse to pay more than the minimum, and you never use the card again. Month 94. 7 years and 10 months. That is how long it takes to pay off a $1,000 TV by making minimum payments. The TV cost $1,000. You paid $2,450. You bought a $1,000 television, and you paid a $1,450 idiot tax to the bank for the privilege of buying it on credit. Now, you might be thinking, what if I just pay a little bit more? What if I pay $35 a month instead of $25? Surely that fixes it. Let's run that math. If you pay $35 a month, you cut the time down. Instead of taking 8 years, it takes 5.5 years. You saved 3 years of payments. But you still paid over $600 in pure interest. You still paid a 60% premium on a depreciating piece of plastic and glass. The system is rigged so that even when you try to be responsible, you still lose. And $1,000 is nothing. Imagine you have a $5,000 balance. A medical bill. a car repair, a vacation, at the same interest rate and minimum payments. That takes over 15 years. You will pay over $7,000 in pure interest. You will be paying off a vacation you took in your 20s when you are in your late 30s. This is the credit card illusion. They market these cards as rewards and cash back. But the system is built on the mathematical certainty that you will carry a balance. If you cannot pay off the full statement balance every single month, you cannot afford what you are buying. The minimum payment is not a safety net. It is a trapdoor. This channel is about seeing through the illusions. The math they don't teach you. The numbers they hide. Subscribe if you want to see the truth behind your money. Next time, we race two people. One saves $5 a day in cash. One invests $5 a day. After 30 years, the difference will break your brain.